I'm back with another album review. Today's review is on Riot Act by Pearl Jam. This is the seventh album from these guys. It was recorded by Adam Kasper at Studio X, and he helps the band to produce the album. Adam was also on the piano while Boom Gaspar was on the organ. The mixing was handled by Brendan O'Brien, who mixed it at the same studio. The engineering was handled by Sam Hofstede, with help from John Burton. The album was released on November 12th, 2002 on Epic Records, and it was the last album that these guys released on that label. Now, the lyrics were influenced by tragedies that happened around that time, including 9/11 and the deaths of 9 fans at the band's performance at the Roskilde Festival in 2000. Now let's talk about the songs. This album starts with Can't Keep. The song alone shows how the album is primarily rooted in art rock. The next track is Save You, which was released as a single on February 11th, 2003. Apparently, the lyrics are about the anger felt by someone watching someone else waste their life away, according to what Eddie Vedder said in an interview. After that is Love Boat Captain, which was released as a single on February 24th, 2003. The song is really dark because it's about when nine of the band's fans had lost their lives at the Roskilde Festival in 2000. That's followed by Crop Duster. This track in particular is about existential matters. We followed up with Ghost. There's a lot of songs titled either Ghost or Ghosts. Next up is I Am Mine, which was released as a single on October 8th, 2002. There's another track about existential matters that was written before the Roskilde tragedy. Up next is Thumbing My Way. Eddie said that this track is about someone who is in turmoil, but he said that that's not about him. Right after that is You Are, which is my favorite track on the album. My dad sometimes plays it on his radio show. What's interesting is that it features additional guitar from Matt Cameron, despite the fact that he was the band's drummer at the time. What's next is Get Right. This is actually my second favorite song from this album. What's after that is Green Disease. Eddie said this is related to the salaries of corporate managers, which makes sense if you think about it. What follows is Help, Help. Jeff Ament was the one who wrote the lyrics. What comes next is Bush Leaguer. The song is made as a satire on then U.S. President George W. Bush. In the 2000s, it was all the rage to shit on the Bush administration. Pearl Jam wasn't the only band doing this because Bad Religion, Rise Against, Green Day, Audioslave, Colonel Claypool's Bucket of Bernie Brains, Nine Inch Nails, and especially Ministry were all making songs and even entire albums as a way of saying fuck you to the Bush administration. Despite the fact that Bush fucked everything up, he's nowhere near as evil or as deranged as Trump. I can assure you that some of the people who supported Bush can look at Trump and say, fuck that guy. What comes after that is Half Full. The song references the song Porch from the band's debut album, and even incorporates elements of blues rock. The second to last track is Arc. This is the shortest track on the album at 65 seconds long. The album ends with All or None. Stone Gossard assisted Eddie when writing the lyrics. When researching this album, I read that it was number 5 on the Billboard 200 and number 2 on the US top internet albums. It was also number 1 in Australia. The album was certified platinum in Australia and Canada, and gold in America, Brazil, and New Zealand, and silver in the UK. The album mostly received positive reviews from critics since it has a 73 on Metacritic. Q and Rolling Stone thought it was okay, but those dumb fucks at The Guardian, The New York Times, and Shitfork were not fans of it. Honestly, fuck those publications. Now for my thoughts. I think this is an absolutely fantastic album. Now, the lyrics are very dark, but the songs themselves still turned out great. I would go as far as to call it the second best Pearl Jam album. Yes, even better than 10. So there's my hot take of the day. Overall, I highly recommend this album. And now's the part where I question you. Have you listened to Riot Act? If so, what do you think about it? What's your favorite song from it? What are your thoughts on the album's subject matter? Now let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to press the notification bell to notify you of future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video.